Hello, here's your thumbs up. So, I'm Heather Valentine. Thanks for coming along to the showcase. I hope you enjoy my story as much as I'm looking forward to enjoying everyone else's. This piece is called Letter to a Dying Queen from Her Immortal Witch. This letter will reach you before I do, dearest Elizabeth. Forgive me. The road back from Agatha's temple is long already, and I have tarried further. It is the sickness of the lungs that befalls you, I am told. Katerina, with all the salves and potions that the forest provides her, may have something for it that your palace healers have not tried. Do not worry for my safety. I expect Katerina has calmed somewhat since our last encounter, even if that irritating bard she kept as a lover at the time still sings of it. The ballad of the Witch of the Woods and the Lady of the Tundra. What a pain he is. Katerina still owes me a favour, even if she and the bard aren't speaking at the moment. It was you who convinced me to help, after all. I was happy for him to remain voiceless, and for Marianne to keep his voice stoppered in a clay pot. He has still not stopped rhyming tundra with thunder. But I digress. Even if Katerina has not forgiven me, she has always liked you. She will do this for you, Elizabeth. How many times I've written this letter to you before. I know well enough what you would say if you were here, my love. Even though you are not by my side, I shall not deprive you of your arguments. You would say I have already extended your life beyond its means many times before, and should be glad of that extra time we shared, not sorrowful that nature has claimed you at last. That I am forever risking missing your final moments for the chance at years of moments more. But have you ever regretted our extra years together, Elizabeth? I have not. Agatha, Katerina, Marianne, and I, we shall live until the world burns. You and I have both known from the start that our story has only one beginning and only one end, but we shall have as much possibilities of the middle as I can make for us. Know that I shall always remember our beginning, as it was and as it is told, when I was a terror upon your kingdom and you a young queen. I will remember the robe you wore when I first laid eyes upon you, pink and lilac, a fluffy collar soft against your neck like snow. How brave in your kindness you forgave me. Witches learn to live without kindness, you understand. You know how touched I was, not only by your velvet compassion, but by your iron will. A second chance, but there would not be a third. That I would come to love you for that was no surprise to me. I have learned some of your kindness, but never your bravery. You've had your second chance at life, and your third, your fourth, your fifth. You've asked many times if it's worth it. All this struggle on my part for mere years, a blink in the scale of a witch's eternity. I want you to know that another year or 10 is not so brief a time for me as you believe, that this extended life of yours is not entirely for your benefit. It is another infinity, is it not? Till we live those years, they could contain any number of joys and sorrows. Each spring another possible story, each winter another potential tale. These are years I win not only for the selves we know, but for every other version of our time, our world. I am a coward, Elizabeth. I am not ready for the part of my life that would be without you. When our story finds its ending, and I am left with only Katerina and Marianne for company, Agatha's not so bad after all. You shall be missed indeed. You have long asked me to prepare for it. Know that this is my preparation. I will remember our ending as boldly as I remember our beginning. And as the centuries in which I am to be without you turn into millennia and more, any memories which I tangle will not be truly mistaken, but merely another possibility, a moment of our love from another possible us. Elizabeth and Sonia, the Queen of Snow and her Witch of Frost, and the long happiness they had. A superposition, a space marked out in the endless universe in which we are together. The ravages of space and time cannot take away that we exist in love somewhere. I am confident that this will not be your end. I shall return to you in time. I have each time before, have I not? You will survive to see Katerina reunite with her odious bard again, to see Marianne return from her voyage to some strange and distant world, to see Agatha come again to visit your kingdom in the bright season, bringing a rare summer. You shall be with me a while longer, I am certain. My carriage nears the town that borders Katerina's forest. I shall send my letter from there and chase it back to you. As I have said, I expect Katerina will agree to aid you in the end. I only hope, as always, that we are on time. One day I will be too late. I know this. You and I will end in tragedy when your mortal body is taxed beyond the limits of even the four of us. I hope you will not hate me for this flaw I refuse to change, for fleeing from your end again and again. An end is but one moment, and the rest of our love is infinite. There is a space in the universe where we are always embracing, Elizabeth. Whether in this world or in memory, I will see you there again. Yours in every eternity, Sonia.